Bishop William Murphy, during his New Year's Eve service, came out and started playing swag surfing in his service, and obviously it got a lot of reaction. Let's get into it. What's going on? My name is DA, born Christian fiction author, and you're watching The Blessed Opinion. Please like, subscribe to this channel. I'm guaranteeing it's gonna bless you. All right. And also because I said I'm a Christian fiction author, I'm gonna let you know that this book, That Crazy Weekend, is available on Amazon for free on Kindle. All right, so check this out. You click the link down below and you can get this book for free. I don't know if you're into writing or not, but That Crazy Weekend is here and it's available for you to check it out. All right, so let's get into it. Bishop William Murphy. All right, so you have New Year's Eve service. We're bringing it into the new year, 2024. Happy New Year, by the way. And what went viral was that he played a clip of, not a clip, he played the song Swag Surfin'. And I'm not a big follower of this kind of music, but you know what? He played this track, and obviously the crowd was buzzing, the crowd was booming. The thing is, it's not a Christian song, and he's playing it in church. All right, and that's what got a lot of attention. So I can't play the clip because obviously the clip plays Swag Surfing in it, and I don't want to have a copyright on my video, so I'm not gonna play it. But you can watch it anywhere on TikTok, and go just look at it. Go put church in Atlanta, you'll see the clip, or Bishop William Murphy, you'll see the clip. So I'm not playing it right now. So anyway, let's go on with this. Bishop Murphy responded to all the backlash that he got, and this is what he had to say. Check it out.
But hey, y'all do me a favor. If people are on here saying stupid stuff, and yes, I say it's stupid because it's stupid. 150 people got saved. What? How many people got saved at your church Sunday night? Let's start there. This shuts the conversation down, y'all. Don't argue with nobody. Just ask them. How many people got saved at your church Sunday? No, I'm not. No, not the people who were mad at their last pastor because he held them accountable and they left mad. And then they came to join your church because their season shifted. Now, I'm not talking about those folks. I'm talking about folks who weren't in church, who felt something supernatural in your church and decided to partner. If you can't out soul win me, shut your mouth. Okay? There you go. All right. So let's jump in here.
Wow.
I'm
he
excited
told us to shut. He said, shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. In other words, don't criticize what Bishop Murphy had to say or what he did, because if you didn't bring in more than 150 souls at your church, then we have no right to criticize what he said. All right, so lately, Bishop Murphy's been in the news for a lot of reasons. I'm not gonna go into every one of them, but he brought a message at Carlton Pearson's funeral, and Carlton Pearson was known in his latter days for saying that there's no heaven and there's no hell, or there's no hell actually, and that is contrary to what the Word of God says. But anyway, that's another story for another day. Bishop Murphy's been in the things for being a lot of reasons, even most recently dedicating the child of the brat and her wife, the child dedication, which is another story in itself, and I'm not gonna get into that. But anyway, so he's been talked in circles, gotten backlashes for a lot of different things. The thing is, I met Bishop William Murphy a long time ago. I think it was in the late 90s, to be actually the late 90s, and it was kind of cool. He was a great guy, man. I mean, honestly, I think he came to our church when I was living in Windsor at the time, and I got introduced. I think I was rapping at the time, and I went by the name of Airborne, and I rapped during that time. And then the next time I saw him, we were at his dad's church. He wasn't a bishop yet. He was at his dad's church, and we went to that church. It was in Pontiac, Michigan, and I went up to him, and he remembered my name. He goes, "Hey, what's up, Airborne?" So it was just a brief encounter. But anyway, I've always known him to be a nice guy. But nevertheless, I mean, obviously that was in the late '90s, and we're into 2024 now, and obviously he's done some big things with his albums and his church, and obviously his church is growing. But needless to say, yeah, you got 150 people that got saved at your church, and that's a great thing. That is a great thing, and we cannot deny what that's going on. But my main thing is, why are you playing a secular song at a New Year's Eve service? That is what is the big thing here. I mean, what was the sound team thinking? What was the planning going with the New Year's Eve service? I'm just thinking of all the Christian artists that we have that are bringing out really good music, that take the time to dedicate themselves to the Lord and to bring out quality music, and you choose a secular song in a church that's holy for a New Year's Eve service that you want to bring into the new year, and start something good, start something fresh, start something uplifting. You got people that are coming in broken. You got people that are coming in that need the Lord, that want a fresh start to the new year. If they want a club, they're gonna go to a club for New Year's Eve. But no, they decide to come into church because they want a fresh new start. So instead of playing, Lecrae, Papa San, any one of these artists, I'm not even gonna name because there's so many of them, and they all got hard beats. And I'm sure if you play it through those nice speakers, people are gonna be jamming regardless. See, you're trying to say the only way you're gonna get people singing and dancing at that church was to play Swag Surfin'? Come on, man. No, seriously, come on. And that's what I gotta say. We gotta look at the fact that Romans 12:2 says, don't copy the behavior of the world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. So you can say, shut your mouth if we didn't have 150 people saved at our church, but we got to look at it like this. You got 150 people saved, but those same people are going to go home thinking that it's okay to play Swag Surfing, or it's okay to play the music that they're listening to. It's okay to absorb whatever filth and stuff that's out there. I can listen to whatever music I want. I'm saved though, but I'm saved. I got saved anyway. And everything's a process, right? You're not gonna give up everything right away. Some do, some don't. But anyway, that's the main thing. The main thing is you can get as much people saved in your church as you want. But the main thing is it's not about that present moment. It's about afterwards. It's about the consolidation. It's about making sure that they go to be disciples. But if they come into a service and it feels kind of worldly, then they're gonna leave that same service feeling worldly. They want to come into a service feeling holy, so that when they leave those four doors, they have a sense of hope that, hey, I can live a holy life, and not go back to my worldly life. But if I'm coming into a church and seeing the world in the church, then I'm gonna leave that church still having the world in me. That's the drift here. So I don't like how Bishop Murphy came up with that approach with, oh yeah, well, if you didn't have 150 people, then shut your mouth. Like, that is not the point. That is not the point. And yes, we all need to have people saved in our church, but the main thing is that we're going into a new direction, And this is one thing about 2024, y'all, and you're gonna see through my videos, I'm probably gonna emphasize this all year long. If you're gonna be a Christian in 2024, you cannot be casual. You cannot just go through the motions. You can't just be like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna go to church one day and just do whatever the rest of the week. No, man, you have to live this out. You have to live this out. This year, I don't know what's coming up this year, but we're gonna have some stuff that's gonna come up this year that is gonna shake some people up. And I'm not just talking about worldly people. I'm talking about it's gonna shake up believers as well if you're not ready. If you are a casual Christian, and I'm taking this quote from my boy, he told me this on New Year's Eve service, and I'm running with it. He told me casual Christians will be casualties. You want to hear that again? Casual Christians will be casualties. And I'm not talking physical death, I'm talking spiritual death. If you are not living hard, going hard for the Lord in 2024, you're going to be a casualty. So we can't be playing around and having secular music in our churches and doing crazy stuff like that. You know, because the enemy's going to come hard at us to try to take us down. And how are we going to respond to it? How are we going to respond to it? All I gotta say, I'm not trying to dog any Christian. I'm not trying to dog any pastor. I'm not trying to dog any other Christian YouTuber. But you know, if you say something and it contradicts what I believe or what the Bible says, I'm gonna address it. So, you know, I'm not starting this channel to dog other Christians or dog other things. This is to uplift. This is to encourage. This is to inspire. And that's what the Blessed Opinion's all about. I want to bring Christian a perspective through sports, through entertainment, through things on the news. And plus, trust me, we're going to have a lot of stories this year. So stay tuned, buckle up, gear up. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, just going to leave it at that. I want to hear your comments. I want to hear your comments on, for one, what Bishop Murphy said and what you think. What are your goals going into 2024? What do we need to do? So, all right. So, hey, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share, comment. This is the Blessed Opinion. My name is Airborne. Oh my goodness. Did I really just say that? That was my former name. That was my hip hop name. This is D.A. Born, man. I'm out. Peace.